I've been given a load of DVDs and Blu-rays. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to this subscriber mail, although it didn't come in the mail, video. So as you may have seen if you watched my last Vinyl Haul video, I met up with long-term supporters of the channel and now friends Craig and Mandy Huntley and their dog Millie for a shopping expedition. Now over the last probably couple of years now, Craig has been sending me DVDs and Blu-rays, just odds, ones and twos, in the post. So what he does, he decided a few years back that he was no longer going to keep all his physical media, collectible stuff. He's got steel books and special editions and things like that he keeps, and vinyl he keeps, but films he wants to see and TV series, what he does is he picks them up cheap, basically, through eBay or if they're on sale somewhere or something, watches them and then gets rid of them one way or another. And what he's been doing is, as he's watched stuff, he'll message me and just say, do you want this? And I'll either say, yes please, or already got it, or no, not really, thanks. And he's been sending them down. Ever since it was arranged that they were coming down here on holiday and we'd be meeting up, Craig's been, rather than posting them, Craig's been hanging on to them to bring down. And there was quite a few. So, with his permission, I'm going to show you what he's given me. It's probably going to be a good couple of years before I actually watch these, because of the size of my to-watch pile, just behind me there, which is stacked up from the floor. But that's sort of largely irrelevant. I will eventually see them. I'm just going to pick things out as and when I find them, basically. So first up, what have we got? Okay, so this is Highlander the Source. So he recently went on a little bit of a Highlander binge, and this is an Adrian Paul one. So this is a spin-off of a Highlander TV show, which I never saw. Nice bit of metallicism. Nice word I've just made up to the cover. Yeah, so I don't really know what to expect from this, but I have the first Highlander on every format imaginable: VHS, DVD and Blu-ray. I think. Have I got it on Blu-ray? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Anyway, I've seen 2 and 3 a long time ago, but never owned them. But yes, be interested to see that. And there's more Highlander in here somewhere. So this is Money Talks, which is a comedy starring Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen. Sort of a buddy movie. Buddy cops, but they're not really cops. Or at least one of them isn't, I believe. I don't know much about it, but we'll give it a go, see what it's like. The Monster Squad. This is a Region 1 release, so I believe this is a really good film. It's a certainly one I've seen a lot about over the years, but never got round to watching. 2-disc 20th anniversary edition. Lots of extras on it. Looking forward to that. The Royal Tenenbaums Criterion release on DVD, US DVD. Canadian to be precise. Never seen any Wes Anderson, strangely enough. But this will be interesting. I know this has had a Criterion Blu-ray over here now, which seems, from what I remember watching Movie Bug unbox, to have rather similar inserts. Yeah, they look very familiar. So yeah, that will certainly be interesting, and it might point me towards a new director to explore. This one is an Ang Lee film. This is Billy Lynn's Long Half-Time Walk, which I'd never heard of when he asked me about it the other day. It's set in the Iraq War. Basically, the reason I said yes is because Kristen Stewart's in it. Also Chris Tucker, Garrett Hedlund, Vin Diesel, Steve Martin, and Joe Alwyn. So we shall see. Mimic, the director's cut, which is a Guillermo del Toro film. Which again, have I seen any Guillermo's? Not sure I've ever seen any of his. So Mira Sorvino, Jeremy Northam, Josh Brolin, F. Murray Abraham, and Charles S. Dutton. I've always thought it's sort of a bit of a Alien rip-off, but I don't really know that. I've just sort of assumed that from a cover. So it'll be interesting to see. The next one is a film I was convinced I had. I checked and I haven't. So this is Tony Scott's The Hunger, starring Catherine Deneuve, David Bowie and Susan Sarandon. A vampire story. I've definitely seen the film. I think it's one that I just sort of kept meaning to get and never quite got round to. So yeah, glad to have that in the collection at last. This is Vixen the movie. I don't really know much about this. I did ask Craig about it, whether I needed knowledge of the Arrowverse, because it's sort of a spin-off from that. And he said, no, you don't. So, figured fair enough. I shall give it a go. Major League. Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen, Corbin Benson. Comedy about baseball, basically. I don't think I've seen it. If I have, it's a long time ago. Another Region 1 DVD. In an eco case. This is Made of Stone, The Stone Roses, Shane Meadows' film. This is all about their reformation. I'm not a massive Stone Roses fan. I have the first album, a self-titled album. It's an album I sort of need to re-listen to, really, because I remember being severely underwhelmed by it first time I heard it. But I like Shane Meadows, and I'm sure this will be fascinating. Oliver Stone's America. Both myself and Craig are big fans of Oliver Stone. This is his interview, feature-length interview film. Talking about his life and America, and his films, etc. Should be very interesting. The old clipper cases. Howling 3. He's either already sent me Howling 1 and 2, or they're in here. But that's why this is in with it. I think he's already sent them, off the top of my head. He used to write articles for an online website, and some magazines as well. But he got sent loads of Arrow review discs. And I'm pretty sure Howling 1 and 2 were amongst them that he forwarded on to me. Yes, as hinted at earlier, here's Highlander 2, Renegade version. So, this director's cut, basically, of Highlander 2. I think I've only seen the normal version, so it'll be interesting if this is any better than that. I think this is Region 1. It doesn't say. Printed in the USA. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is Region 1. Nice booklet in there as well. This is The Fan, starring Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. It's about a stalker, basically. Don't think I've ever seen it, but I'm certainly aware of the film. Wasn't one I had to think, you know, what's that about? The Crying Game, Neil Jordan's classic film. I have seen this but never owned it, so I was happy to say yes to this one. Set during the Northern Irish Troubles. I can't say too much about it without spoiling it, but yeah, great film. No Direction Home, Martin Scorsese's Bob Dylan documentary. Whilst I'm not much of a fan of Dylan per se, I like his songs, it's just his vocals I struggle with. I watched Don't Look Back many years ago and really enjoyed it, so anticipating enjoying this a lot. Highlander Endgame, which I think was the 4th film. So this has got both Christophe Lambert and Adrian Paulin. The Insider, starring Al Pacino and Russell Crowe. So this is about a whistleblower in the tobacco industry. Nominated for 7 Academy Awards. Never seen, but obviously well aware of. Boiler Room, Ben Affleck. Did he direct this as well? No, he didn't. No. I must have been thinking of something else. But yeah, Ben Affleck, Giovanni Ribisi, or however you say his name. Scott Caan. Vin Diesel. Again, another film I was aware of but have never seen. Knockaround Guys. Terrible print quality on the sleeve. Vin Diesel, Seth Green, Dennis Hopper, John Malkovich. Again, not one I know much about. It's vaguely familiar. We have W, Oliver Stone's film about George W. Bush, starring Josh Brolin. So another Oliver Stone, but I never got round to watching. This is another Region 1 release. This is one of the aforementioned Arrow review discs. This is Last House on the Left. We have The Outer Limits, Aliens Among Us. So they brought back The Outer Limits in the early 90s. Sort of a bit more graphic, a bit sexier. And they released some of them on these DVD collections. I do have one of them. It was Sex and something. I can't remember. the exact title of it. And this is the other one they released. I think it was only 2 they released, but it's got 6 episodes of The Outer Limits on it. And then finally, yep, we have the Series 1. So this is the remake, reboot, whatever it was, of V, starring Morena Baccarin. So there's 12 episodes in this season. I'm not sure how many seasons there were in the end. But I will watch this and decide if I need to pursue it any further. Yeah, so very kind, very generous of Craig, and looking forward to eventually getting through those. Hope you found that interesting. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.